Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I am working on some ornaments, a few ornaments that I will have on Wednesday with Tracy at TLC Crafters. We're having a maker sale and I've shown you lots of things. Yesterday I showed you 2 different sets that I'll have, and I'll also have this set as well. Say hey. Hi Lori, how are you? Your guardians didn't make it through. What happened? Hello everybody. Okay, so I'm making another set of ornaments. I hope you guys caught my live yesterday. I went on there twice, one with round ornaments and then one with rectangle ornaments or tag ornaments. And now I'm making kind of 3 different style ornaments. And this one is fairly new. I haven't painted it. I painted it once, but I'm painting it now again, and I don't have a sample of it. This is what I'm making today. And on Wednesday, I will have kits available, wood kits available, as well as the SVGs will be available on my Etsy page. This one was given to my subscription group as a thank you for my 1-year anniversary for my subscription group. So they got this line drawing and I showed them how to put that one together. And this one's a fairly new one, which I'm gonna share with you guys today. I base painted almost everything here. I'm going to make 2 of these because I wasn't able to get to my Glowforge to cut something out that I need to finish this one with. So I will show you guys on Wednesday how this one turned out. But my thought process is, I don't know what I did with a piece of wood. Here it is to put it on. See, this one doesn't have holes. So I will have this kit available and I'll show you guys how it all came together. And it's going to say Santa's Magic Key up here. So, and I'm thinking afterwards, after I did this, I thought, wouldn't that be cute to put a hole with a hook? So it kind of hangs and that's the key. So anyway, that's still kind of in my head and I didn't get a chance to cut out the stencil for that. But I will have it available on Wednesday. Okay. Hello, Arlene. I know the Yankees happened. Now we're dealing with the Yankees. All is good, though. We're doing good against the Yankees, so that's good. All right, so let's get started. I used white chalk paint for the rooftop and the chimney top, as well as the candy canes. I used crimson chalk paint from Waverly for the reds. I got to give this another coat. Then I used honey brown from Deco Art for the ginger colors, and I used burlap for the rolling pin. It has a piece of lint, sorry. We are dealing with them just fine, but I'm scared that one of the games are going to start to explode, so I feel bad for Aaron Judge. So anyway, okay, let's get started. Let's start shading all of the white, and we're going to do it with white and gray. White and gray. Ooh, it's a little bright, huh? It'll come out right now. It's just because it's white on white. Let's do this. How about that? How about that? Okay. Let me get a... yeah, let's do this. This I'm not going to do yet. This one I'm not going to do yet. And I will do these and these. Okay. So I'm going to load my brush with white paint. And then I'm going to use gray. Hello, Cindy. I'm going to use gray for the shading part. Oh, you know, I didn't paint this flesh color, you guys. Uh-oh, I missed a step. All right, let's just shade and then we'll paint it flesh color. Yeah, I am glad Otani's fine. I guess I shouldn't, but he's such a big, he's a staple player for the Yankees, and he's just struggling in the postseason. Darn. It's kind of sad to see. I mean, our guys struggled a lot too at one point, and I'm like, oh my gosh, get it together, people. But they've been kind of on a roll lately, so that's good. Okay. Are you close to the stadium, Lori? Do you go often to the games, or? All right. How's everybody doing? I'm excited about the sale on Wednesday. I'm sorry for the people who like to buy finished product, but I will not have... I may throw something in there. You know what? We'll see if the time permits. I might throw a couple of items in there. I've been making new designs for my subscription page, and I'm really liking some of the designs. They're super cute. They are choking. Cindy, yes, all of these, I think all but one SVG will be available next week after the sale. And they'll be on my Etsy page. And I was informed earlier that my Etsy page says I'm on a break. And I think what happened was my debit card was stolen. So I had to get a new debit card. And that's what's on file with them. So I'm going to have to check that out after I'm done with this. After this, I have one more thing to show. Actually, I have two, but I don't think I'm going to get to two. I'm going to get to another live today, but I'm going to try. If not, I may just sell the kit on Wednesday, and then go live later to show it to you guys. Okay, let's get some flesh color paint out and paint his face, which I totally forgot to do. So I don't know if any of you guys came over from Tracy's page, but she also had some new stencils and items that she's going to be selling on Wednesday. And this has been kind of fun. It's kind of like we didn't even plan this. I was on my subscription page, and she's in my subscription group, and she said she was going to go on. She goes, I'll wait till you're done. And I said, okay, because I got to go on too. I'll wait till you're done. So we're kind of having a craft day. And I think she said she might go on again later. So we'll see. I don't think I'll have time to do the last one just because my son plays softball with his friends. And they're in a playoff game tonight, so I want to go watch that. Make sure this is going to hide this mess that I made. Yep, it'll be good. It will be good. All right, so yes, you're just, and these keys will have, they have the lines on them. It's kind of hard to see with this glare, but you just kind of follow the lines for the flesh color. They'll have the lines scored on them so you can see them. Oh, about an hour. Oh, it's kind of a little ways. Well, it actually takes us an hour, and it's only 20 minutes away with the traffic, but... Oh my gosh, they posted on Facebook this bar in New York when Otani got hurt. They were cheering. I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally would not do that if your guys went down. It was kind of sad. But I guess we have fans that probably would do that to them too. I wouldn't, but just like I feel bad for Judge, you know, like they're human, they're trying to do their best, and when they struggle at the plate, it's not good for them. Good for us, not good for them. Okay, perfect. Let's let that dry. I might need to give it another coat. We'll hold off for now. Okay. So let's go ahead and shade his nose. I'm going to use Burnt Umber and Flesh. Let's see. You guys had a good team though this year, right, Lori? The Guardians were a good team. They were second seed, weren't they, right behind the Yankees all season, or at the end of the season? Thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, so make sure you watch on Wednesday. Tracy's going to be on first. I think she's going on her own page, TLC Crafters. She'll be on first, and then I'll be on after her. And we're selling crafty items, or for craft people who craft. Uh-oh, my brush got dirty. Dirty, dirty. Let me start that over. Yeah, so I wish they had the Santa Magic Key when my kids were growing up. We don't have a chimney. So when I saw that these started coming around, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's super cute. I wish we had the magic key, because they did ask eventually, well, how does Santa get in? And we're like, his magic. So we did use the whole magic thing, but I feel like if we had a magic key, we could have put it out and said, look, this is how he gets in. All right, hope I didn't make that much of a mess on that. All right, let's get some burnt umber on the brush and shade this. Team, and they weren't supposed to because we're a young team. Oh, and we lost our best pitcher. Oh my gosh, we have struggled. They're my Los Angeles Dodgers. We've struggled with injuries all year long. I'm really surprised we've gotten this far, which is crazy. All right. All right, there we go. That should be done. All right, let's get white and the ginger color. Well, let's get honey brown and shade the icing. So this is the one we're making here. Let me put it here for inspiration. Everybody needs inspiration. And we're just going to shade. All right. Okay, and then we're just going to do the top of this little guy because it's a tiny little piece. Let me get my paper on here again. Oh no, I just dropped it. See how little it is? Hi, Judy. Welcome back on a different page, but welcome back. All right, there's that, and we're not going to do anything with that. Okay. So we are good. Okay, so now let's shade. I want to get a better brush. I don't like that brush. Let's shade all of these ginger color with burnt umber. Load it with brush. Okay, so this is the tricky part because I don't know where to shade, right? So I am going to pencil it in. I'm going to try to go light, but I don't think you'll be able to see it because I do want to shade around it. So I'm just going to pencil it in like that. I wish I had a chalk pencil that was thin enough, but I do not. So I'm just going to, oh, I don't like this brush either. All right, just like that. And then we're going to get some more burnt umber and shade this chimney, shade the edges of the house. Now, the stencil set will come with the stencil that says Our First Home, but you don't have to use it. I like the idea of it being somebody who just got married and, you know, they moved in. You could put the year on the door if you wanted. So that's kind of my thought process on this one. The SVG will come with all of these though. So you'll get 3 ornaments on the SVG / line drawing. You can cut these out bigger and make this the house and use it as a house. I sold one of those, which was fun. Okay, let me find a different brush because that one's giving me a hard time too. All right, let me... This ginger was part of my Christmas workshop, and it was a lot of fun, but I put them on a real rolling pin that I got at Hobby Lobby, so I decided to make it an ornament, which I thought would be fun. All right, and then put some color on his feet, and then we're going to spatter this entire ginger color with white paint to make it look like powdered sugar. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, let's do the top of this. All right, let's go ahead and let that dry, and we're going to shade this burlap with burnt umber. Load the brush with burnt umber. And we're just going to shade it. And I didn't come up with an idea for this one either, but this will have a saying, and I'll sell the stencil on Wednesday. But I totally forgot about this ornament that I wanted to show you guys, so I'm like, let me squeeze it in today, and then I'll deal with the saying tomorrow or later on today once my Glowforge gets up and running again. Okay. All right. We got that. We got that. Those are going to be, we got to paint them first, and then we'll shade them. Okay. Let's get some gold and start painting the key. The kit will not have the little canvas sign. I might sell them separately, but we'll see. Don't know yet about what I'm going to have for sale there, but all right. So I painted this burlap to give it one coat, and that way you don't have to give the gold that much coat. So So that was what I did with the key. Let me do this one. Let me know if you have any questions. Am I making sense on all of this stuff? I just never know, since I'm the only one talking. It'd be fun to have a group thing going on. Okay, let's go ahead and paint these red, since I did not finish them. Oh, is Wednesday going to be a live sale, and are you both and Tracy selling stuff? So Wednesday is going to be a live sale. Tracy will be on her page first. I can't remember the time. I will post it though. And then I will go live after her, and it's going to be a maker sale. So it's all things crafts. But I may throw in a couple of sets. We'll see if time permits. All right, let's let this dry, and then we'll give it one more coat. And then my Glowforge, nothing's wrong with my Glowforge. My husband's moving it in the den, so it has it. We bought a table at Home Depot, and it's got a nice stand. We used to have it on a coffee table, Judy, and every time I went to open it and close it, my back was killing me. So that was no fun. My husband said, let's just move it and get a table for it. So he's just moving it. So he said, are you going to need it? I said, no. And then I said, shoot, yes. And he had already taken it all apart. He's putting a new hole in the wall for the ventilation. Now this Glowforge was supposed to go in the garage when I initially bought it, but that did not happen. Yeah. I went over on the line here. Gosh darn it. Let me try to clean it off. There we go. Got it. Doesn't always work, but my hand, look at it, I got gold on his beard. All right. Hello, Roxana. Did I say hello already? I saw it when I was seeing all those comments. I don't see comments, and then when I see them, I'm like trying to answer everything at the same time. I'm not very good at deciphering. Okay. Let's go ahead. I just noticed here that, shoot, this is messy. What happened? This brush was on in red, so let's see if we... Yeah, so I know a lot of you have Glowforges, so, or some type of laser. So these will be available on my Etsy page once I get that going. Let's give this another coat. This metallic dries really fast, which is, I love. So that's really nice. And it just needs probably just a couple of coats. Does it? Okay, so it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. And you know what I do see a lot though, Judy? A lot of people will go on the Glowforge page and say, oh my gosh, my Glowforge is doing this. I knock on wood. Where's wood? I don't have wood here. Oh, don't. Hello. Knock on wood. I have not had issues like that I've seen, but I think the trick is you have to keep it up with maintenance and clean it. So that's the only thing. And my husband is kind of what he does at work is he works on these big machines, and they go through it every year, and they take them down and they clean them and they put them back up, and so he's really good at that. And so I told him the other day, hey, I think my Glowforge needs cleaning, so hopefully he'll get that clean. Okay, let's put that there. Let's give this one more coat. So yeah, basically I've had it for a year now, Judy, so knock on wood, nothing's major has happened with it. But the program's really easy. I mean, once I got it, my husband unboxed it, just snap, put things together, and I was able to cut right away. It was kind of crazy how fast it was. All right, let's give this one more coat. And give this one more coat. All right, so I'm gonna get a smaller brush because I want to shade his hat, and it's a very tiny area. I need antique maroon. That's deep burgundy. That is not gonna work. Okay, and then I'm gonna load my brush with red. And antique maroon. And then shade all of this. I know. I am so dumb. It's right in front of me. At work, we had an office contest, and we're waiting to see if we won or not. My office mate and I, we put together a Frankenstein laboratory. So that was a lot of fun to put together. And we did a video. It turned out cute. We had to try to submit it. Hello, Marianne. Haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't been on my page in a long time. Hi, Tracy. Loved your new stencil products, Tracy. Super cute. Super, super cute. These stencils have been, ever since I started making them, they make everything go so much easier and faster. Okay. Do I need another coat? Let's see what we're doing here and get some more gold out. Where did my gold go? Some more gold, and I'm going to use burnt umber. Let's just give it one slight coat. I think it's fine, but just to be sure. And then I'm going to use burnt umber to shade it. This part's going to be black, so I'm just shading it there. Okay, and then do the same with this one. Yeah, so we basically called it It's Alive, and I bought a mask on Amazon, and we made a real life Frankenstein out of PVC pipe and pool noodles. So that was fun. Oh, Tamara, I don't know. Do you have the notifications on so when I go live? I didn't say I was going on, so this is all kind of spur of the moment all the time, you guys. I'm so sorry, but let me get a wipey and try to get this gold off this beard. So if you didn't catch my lives yesterday, make sure you go and watch those because there's a lot of new... Yeah, it's not going to come off. All right. There's a lot of new ornaments that I did that I will be selling on Wednesday. Tracy and I from TLC Crafters are having a maker sale, so that will be fun. And we're going to be selling things for crafters that would help crafters. I might throw in a couple of sets at the end if I have time, but if not, I will have a sale with that stuff. Let me get a little bit more water. Oh, too much water. All right, and we're just going to spatter these gingers, the ginger house and the ginger, and let that dry. Okay, and I couldn't find the stencil that made this window, you guys, but because I know what happened. I did it, and I said, why am I bothering with this tiny little stencil? I need to make a stencil of the whole house. So I did that, but I didn't cut it out. Dummy. So now I don't have, and I think I threw away that little stencil, and I could not find it for the life of me. So I'm bummed about that. So I might have to just draw it in or do it later, but you'll see I have it in pieces. So here you go. This is the piece, right, that will be on here. But I want to make it so it's the entire house. And then this will be a separate piece. And I do have to put the hole in there so you guys know where to put our first home. But yeah, so the whole piece will have the window plus the dots only. So, and it won't be in separate pieces like that. But I'll have that ready for you guys on Wednesday. Okay, let's go ahead and start highlighting. Let's get some white paint. And wipe it off. And then I'm just going to highlight on different areas there. I thought I saved that little square, but I must have thrown it away because I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. I need to do the whole house. You don't want little pieces of stencil everywhere. Tracy, if you're still there, what time are you going on Wednesday? I forgot. I'm doing 7:30 Central Time, so that's 5:30 Pacific Time. And she's before me, so... You're 7 Central, so that's 5 Pacific. So she's doing 7 Central to 7:30, and I'm doing 7:30 Central to 8 Central. I'm Pacific time, so it's a little earlier for me. Thank you, Tracy. No problem. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't seen my lives, go to my lives. I did round ornaments and tag ornaments. So my thought is that you buy the kit and then you come back and you paint it kind of a class type thing. So it's kind of neat. So you get a class along with the kit that you buy. I try to do all of that. I don't know if it's helpful. I don't know if you guys who buy my kits, is it helpful to see that? I need to shade this with antique maroon. And then we'll highlight the middle. I use a dry brush for my highlighting, guys, so make sure it's dry and make sure I didn't put it back in my water because I want to still use it for this red part. I don't know if any of you go back and see the lives to see how I put it all together. I'll also have my ginger pattern available that I did, the ginger baker that I did a while back. All right, let's get a little bit more paint. And so I'll also work on a stencil for this rolling pin. I won't show it to you guys because I don't know what it's going to say yet. With lighter colors, you really have to push down to get the highlight on there. Because it is lighter, so it's going to take a while to have the white show through. Okay, let's do his face a little bit more. Okay, let's do the flesh color. Get some more white. Oh my gosh, there's a commercial on right now. My husband's watching a football game, and I love this commercial. It's these kids putting on a talent show or a show for their parents, and it's like really getting into it. Oh my god, it's the cutest thing. Oh, I got water on that or something. And the song's really not on, but the commercial has the song, and then when it pans to them, they're using a kazoo to do the music. It's so freaking adorable. Okay, let's add white on here. There's a lot of good commercials out there right now. My kids think I'm crazy because I laughed at the stupidest things, but I think they're funny. All right, then let's put some color on Santa's hat. And I'm going to get more paint because I want to put a little highlight on top of his hat. And then get this one. Uh-oh. Too much paint on there. Get a little bit more paint. Turn my brush pink. So yeah, if you haven't gone to Tracy's page, TLC Crafters, go onto her page. She has a lot of new stencils. She just went live that she'll be having for sale as well. Alright, I know I don't like doing this, but I'm going to make it a little brighter because I don't like doing it after the red. My question is there a lot of sales for ornaments and laser items? Is there a lot of sales for ornaments and laser items? I know there's a lot out there. I don't sell that stuff on Etsy, so I can't really tell you, Lisa. You're trying to sell cut wood? Is that what you're trying to sell? Like you're gonna try to sell cut wood? Talk to me, talk to me. Oh shoot, I got paint on my... Alright, I need a wipey or I'm gonna be making a mess here. Alright, you always have to have wipies nearby because of this. Look at my fingers, they are a mess. Trying to sell ornaments and laser DIY kits. So I don't know, Lisa, because I don't sell it on Etsy. Just because I like selling it on Facebook, and I do pretty well selling kits and wood kits on Facebook. Oh, this one was still wet. And I know there's a lot on Etsy, so I don't know what the competition would be like, but I know that they sell stuff, so Okay, let's see if I could find this face. This is going to be a trick because it was my workshop face. I could do that one, but it's kind of small, I think. I think the workshop one was a little different. Oh, should I use one of these? Oh, it's too small. Oh, maybe this one would work. No, I think it needs to be bigger, and this one's too big. Darn it. That's too small, I think. All right, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, this might work. That might work. Oh my gosh, I was telling my subscription group that I have stuff to, it's crazy how many stencils I have now. Let's just go to the top then. I think this one's gonna be perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna get cherry red for the nose. So my SVGs do really well, Lisa, except that I have a big following on Facebook, so they kind of go over and they see the stuff there that I show. So I don't know what it would be if it was, this is too big. I need a small brush. We're gonna pull out some more brushes. I'll just use this one for red. All right, let's see if I could do this without making a mess. All right. All right, let's wait for that to dry. I should be covering the eyes, but I did not. Oh, since I have this red out, I could do the red on the... Let's hold on, thought on that one, and then let's do the red on the gumdrop candies on the rooftop. Okay, let's wait a little bit. I should have just used crimson because I think that's what I used for this, but the paint that's on here is giving me a hard time. There we go. Now let's go back to this guy. And match up the nose. And put that on there. So, you guys been using stencils a lot? I know I'm pretty new at it, so it's been kind of a learning curve for me. But once you get it, it turns out pretty neat. Okay. So now let's go with green. I'm going to use Holly Green and a new brush. A new stencil brush. I bought the brushes on Amazon. Tracy just mentioned she will be selling these on her live on Wednesday. For those of you who want to try them. The trick is not to have too much paint so it bleeds through. Yeah, so this is okay. I think I'm just going to leave that. Put that in the water. I'm going to grab Marigold. Ooh, this one's wet. I don't know if I want to use it, but it's already yellow. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water on this. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this one. Or it's going to... Let's try it. I'm going to There we go. It's okay. Ta-da! Okay, we got that. Put that in the water. Let's finish up these eyes. And I will make this so that it has a little face so that you guys, for the whole body. I've sold this one. Who did I sell this to? Is this my group? You guys, my subscription group? I don't remember now. But I'm going to grab a small black one. I could just sell this one because it's actually a perfect size. Maybe I'll have this for sale, this one for sale on Wednesday. Uh-oh, I got on the nose. I should be covering it. I should be masking it. I'm being lazy. There we go. I'm being lazy. And then I regret it afterwards because I should have been more careful. Let's see what this looks like. He's so cute. Let's mask this again. And do one more coat. All right. See, I got it on the nose a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to work. Okay. So that's that. I think that's done. We need to make the finish. This is finished. So that's good. All right. That's done. I just need eyes. Okay. Let's do this one with white paint. I'm going to get chalk paint though. And like I said, I'm going to try to do it so that you have a hole so that you know where to line it up. If not, it could be a big mess. I'm going to have a brush for every single color eventually. Okay. Uh-oh, too much paint, I think. Red's hard because red turns into pink. That's why I like using black. But this, I think, looks better that it's white. So we'll just have to give this a couple coats, I think. Oh, I hope it didn't bleed. I'm putting a lot of brush paint on there. If you guys notice, I use this piece of paper for this reason, so that I don't dirty up my silicone mat so much. And I can dab off extra paint that I don't want. Thank you for spending time with me today, you guys. Home sweet home, Judy. Yes, maybe I'll make that too. Alright, I think it's okay. It didn't bleed too much. I see where it did bleed a little bit. That's the trick about stenciling. You have to have the right amount of paint, which is what I struggle with. Especially with the red, you want to not have to do so much of it. I like Home Sweet Home. See, I love coming on. You guys give me great ideas. I hope that one done me. And that's the problem with this white though and this red. To close up the bridges and match the color, it doesn't really ever match. Ta-da! Yay! But I will close it up. All right, that can go in the water. Let's close up the gap because it will bother me. But the problem is it's not very, see how it's kind of light? So then it's going to leave this weird mark on there, which is what I do not like. But if it's so faint, so I've kind of watered down the paint a little bit just so it matches a little bit more. The O's look really good when they have the stencil bridge. I like the way that looks, that look. And there's just some things that don't need it, I feel. But then you have the S that has that weird little opening. Nice. Okay, let me just try to get into this little area here. And just clean it up a little bit. All right. Our first home. Home sweet home, because sweet, I love that, Judy. I'm going to make one. I'm going to make a stencil. Okay, and then let's get, I should have kept that brush. What did I do with that brush? Okay, we're, not that one. What I just had. There it is. Okay. Let me scoop some of this paint out because it's really bothering me that I have to dig all the way. I should just open up a brand new bottle I have, but I'm being cheap. And I just want to use this all because it's at the very bottom, but it's really thick and gooey. It's kind of gross. Okay, so let's put some stripes on this candy cane with crimson and this thick paint. So I'm just going to start curving here in the middle. This is how I do my candy canes because that's my center part that I like to focus on. And then I'm just going to curve one way, the other way, and this one is going to curve all the way around. Oh my gosh, you guys, so they've been hyping up this whole Yankees-Dodger thing, right? And Amy's boyfriend says, oh, do you know that the Dodgers and the Yankees haven't been to the World Series since you guys were freshmen in high school? And I'm like, oh, wow, really? So whatever, I'm just like, whatever. In 1981, he said. I heard the year, heard freshman in high school, and then I was driving to work listening to talk radio for the sports, and they're talking about the Dodgers, the Yankees, and they said, yeah, the Dodgers haven't been to the World Series for 41 years. And I'm like, oh, so it's not 1981. Because 1981 was just yesterday. If I was a freshman in high school, then that makes me really old, right? So in my head, I'm going, somebody's got it wrong. Either Amy's boyfriend has it wrong, or the radio does not know what they're talking about, because 41 years ago was not when I was a freshman in high school. And oh my God, you guys, it was scary. Scary, scary. It was hilarious, though. I'm like, getting to work, and I'm like, you guys, what the heck? 41 years ago, I was a freshman in high school. It seemed like just yesterday. Okay, let's go ahead and paint squiggles on this gingerbread house. And what I'm going to do is squiggle line from here. And don't worry about it because this is going to be covered. And squiggle line from here. And then put some squiggles here. And here. Oops. And then all the way around the door. All right. Okay. So then what I want to do, oh, we got to squiggle this guy, but I want to use the thicker. All right, let's just put a little crown on this guy. Oop. Went out a little bit. That's okay. And then this is where I struggle. I didn't separate this. I'm going to go all the way around his tummy. I know, Lori, right? Yes, Garvey, Georgie. Yeah, it just happened. 1964 you graduated. Oh, that was a long time ago. Judy. Not saying you're old. Oh my gosh, when my friend, I used to work for a psychiatrist, and his wife was turning 50. And what is she now? 80, 81? So I was 31, right? And we were friends, and I'd say, oh my gosh, Cheryl, I'm not saying you're old, but 50 is a big number. Like, it's just a big number. You're not old, it's just a big number. So when I turned 50, she gave me a card and said, you're not old, but 50 is a big number. All right, we put squiggles on this guy. He is ready to hang on his, let's put a little heart belly button on this guy. I know. It's an old number. It's a big number. She just laughed. I think she took things. Let's put a little belly button on this guy, a little heart belly button. Set that aside for a little bit. So this is done. Oh, let's put, let's get primary red. What did I do with that primary red? Did I put it back in my drawer? I think I did. I used it for my subscription group. Okay, and I'm going to dip, dot, dip, dot, and then grab my liner. What happened to my liner? And make a heart. Kind of old school tool painting. Okay, like I said, I'll do the stencil window afterwards, but it's just going to be all one stencil together, and I'll show you on Wednesday how it gets all put together. Okay, so right now I'm going to get some antique maroon and shade these candy canes without making a mess, hopefully. It's kind of messy. Just like that. Just gives it a little bit more, makes it look a little bit more realistic. And my brush is dirty. You see how I might as well just use the entire area. All right, and this will go on here. Got to put a white highlight line on it. All right, let's get some white paint and put highlights in this little guy. And let's get some red, crimson, and antique maroon, and put some color at the bottom of his nose. Just like that. Oh, I forgot to put eyelashes. Not good. Because now I have to be careful not to get it on the white part. I'm infamous for making messes sometimes, so let me try to do this. There we go. Okay, let's do this guy. Let's not forget about our magic key here. And let's get this. I'm just going to do little oval eyes, so I'm just going to load up my brush and kind of look to see where it should be placed. I'm just setting it down with the brush, just like that. I could have come down a little lower, I think. Let me come down a little lower on this one. There we go. There we go. And then let's get a brush and white paint. So this will have, I'm going to do a stencil for this one. So I'll have that on Wednesday. And then I will do Home Sweet Home Judy because I love that saying. And then you could put the year on the door if you wanted to. What was I going to do? Oh, his eyebrows. I got white paint all over me. Okay, and I'm just going to dab with this little liner some eyebrows. Some bushy eyebrows. I still have to put cheeks on this guy. And I'm not going to do it with you guys, but I put diamond glaze for his fur on the hat and the ball. Which I did here. Let me bring this to you so you can see it. It's right there. All right. All right, let's wait for that to dry because if I start to put cheeks on him, forget it. They're gonna, it will make a mess. How are we doing? Are you guys still with me? I guess I just thought at this age I would be more together. I'm such a hot mess now as I was. I don't know. My mind goes a mile a minute, so that's why I'm a hot mess. I'm always thinking of different things. You're funny, Lori. You're a funny gal. Get to know people from what they say, how they respond to things, huh? It's kind of funny. I mean, I don't know you, but I kind of know you. I don't know if you guys can tell my personality. Do you guys think I'm very serious? What do you guys think? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. Do you think I'm a serious person? And you guys have seen me too. The problem is, and I've seen you guys too. I've seen people, if they have their picture on Facebook, I have seen you guys, but for the most part, I can't tell your personality. I think you should be able to tell my personality a little bit, I would think. Yes, Dusty, where have you been? Well, you don't get to see me. You get to hear me, right? I really need to figure out how to do the whole camera angle so that you could see me as I paint. I don't know if that matters. But I think you would get to know me a little bit more even then, right? Okay, let's put this in the water and do some dip dots on these eyes. Oh no, I need to get some cherry red. Oh my goodness, I have no more of this white paint and it's making a mess of my hand. White paint. Here we go. Here we go. You think I'm a hoot. I think you're fun-loving and a sense of humor. You're funny. You used to be shy, but not... I used to be shy. Am I coming out a little more? Is Diamond Glaze a glittery type of paint? Not Diamond Glaze. Did I say Diamond Glaze? Diamond Dust. I'm sorry. But Diamond Glaze is a... I use Diamond Dust on it. I'm sorry. But you're right. Diamond Glaze... I did used to do things with Diamond... Oh, that's Diamond Dust. There was one that I used to do a long time ago, and I think it's called Diamond Glaze. Sparkle Glaze? Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, where was I? I don't know what I was saying. like squirrel. All right, let's put some dots on this guy. Finish him up. Dip, dot, dot. Dip, dot, dot. Oh, I didn't do the cheeks, you guys. Let me, you know what? I have this here. Let me take this off. Let me take it off. What's wrong with me? Okay. Talking about myself here. Let's get some cherry red. All right, and put some cheeks on him. Should have done it before the white as well. Now I'm getting black on there. There we go. All is well. Here we go. Okay. Then, you know who's funny are my kids are hilarious, I think. Kevin and Yvette are probably the funniest. Well, my husband's really funny. I wish I had their sense of humor like that. I'm not like that. Some rosiness on his nose too. There we go. Okay, all is well. Put this in the water. Do I need it? Nope, I think we're good. Okay, let's do this again. Too big. Dip, dot, dot, dot. I went on the palette. Dip, dot, because I want them a little smaller. And then dip, dot, dot, dot. There we go. Sweet. Okay, that one's done. Let's glue this one together. I'm going to use Stick Fast. Oh, too much Stick Fast. I got to put white highlights on these. Oops. Putting too much glue. Just needs a little bit or else it starts seeping through and it'll make a mess of it all. Uh-oh. There we go. It didn't match up very well. There we go. All right, push that down and then put a little bit here. My daughter sent a picture, somebody had posted on TikTok or something, of a ticket, and it said for the first World Series, and it's your couch and stuff like that, and she sent it to my brother-in-law because they were going to come over to watch the game, and my son said, "Oh shoot, I'm sitting right next to you." It was pretty funny. No! Darn it. Can't talk and work at the same time. Now I got glue on my finger. All right, push that down, push this down. All right, I think you guys get the gist of this, right? This needs more black. This needs more black. All right. I think we're done. Let me take this out so you guys have a better view of this mess. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Lori. You're funny too. You're fun to hang out with. You guys are all fun to hang out with. It makes this not... Yeah, usually I sit here and just paint by myself, but it's nice to have somebody with you. Okay, so I'm just going to wire this. I just used 19 gauge wire, and this is what we put together. And like I said, this will go on a board. This one will go on a board. I still haven't thought if I'm going to put a little hook on there. That would be really cute. I don't think I have any hooks. But this will be all available on Wednesday. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Tracy at TLC Crafters and I are having a sale, a maker sale. So it'll be all craft stuff. And stencils and wood kits and all kinds of fun stuff. So this matches good with the circles. Perfect. So yeah. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, look at my other lives if you haven't already. The round ornaments and then the tag ornaments. This is one of them. Oh, here I have one of each, but not really. So this is one of them. This still needed a pom-pom, which my glue gun didn't turn on earlier. So that's one of them, one set. And then this is the rectangle tag with the different eyes though. So both of those will be available. And then, which I didn't get to, and I'm hoping to get to, I don't think it's going to happen today though, guys. I'm so sorry. But, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. So, I made, let me move this out of the way so you can see it in its glory. Because I love this guy. So, I made this. Cute, right? Cute ornament. This will be a kit as well. And I did, this is the one I didn't get to today. Well, let me show you the other ones too. But I was going to make him really big for those of you who want it like wreath style. So how fun is that? And this snowflake is a stencil. And that's really easy. So that's nice. It makes it easy. His face is a stencil, and this one will have the same thing. So these will be available. I don't know if I'm going to get to it. I'll try to go during the week, try to come on. I don't know if that's going to happen. The Dodgers start playing again on Monday. So, yeah. I know, right? The big one's really cute. I'm just not done with it. I want to see what it looks like, and it's going to have its little feet also. And it's snowflake. And this will be an SVG file as well, for those of you interested in the SVG file. But I just had fun with this one. I think he's adorable. I try to see if I can make them out of 1-inch wood, and I think I can. I just have to play with it, because then I can just drill a hole here and have it on a stand. Would that be adorable? So, yes, Marianne, all of these will be SVG files on Etsy, and I'm hoping to make sure that they're up on Etsy Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah, you will get to see them all. There's only one. Which one wasn't I going to do? Oh, you guys, I have to show you. Oh, I didn't get to this one either. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. So for my primitive people, let me move this out of the way. For my primitive people, I have these, which were fun and easy. And this is even for people who just want a really easy craft. This was something that was really fast and easy. So I didn't get to that, and I didn't get to this one. This is going to be a stencil pattern, and it's a bunch of overlays. So I did not get to this one either. I wanted to, and I did not. So see how I've been creating things? I know, Marianne. Do we buy the kits on Etsy as well? No, Krista, the kits will be available on Wednesday on my live. I'll have all of this available so you guys could buy the stencils and the wood pieces. The elf and the snowman. Oh, this one, this really easy one, I know. So this I might just sell, you guys, because it's really easy. I might go live later on to see it. But again, the kits are just for the wood. It's not going to have all of this stuff. You could decorate with how you want. But yes, very simple and easy. And you guys can put somebody's name on it, attach it to a basket that you guys make. I just love adding cute little stuff to things. So very primitive and country looking. So yes, so I didn't get to all this stuff. I wanted to. I told you I had tons of stuff, and I've been creating. I have been working, but I just have not had time to put all my files together, figure it all out. It's just kind of hard. So I don't know if this is going to be an SVG. I don't know if it's ready for that. So we'll see if this one's an SVG or not. But anyway, this might not be an SVG because it's just kind of simple. Anyway, I have been busy, you guys. I just have not been able to go live. Thank you so much, Lori. Oh, thank you. So yes, Marianne, Roxana did tell me that I was on away, and I know why I'm away. I figured it out. I think I got a message and I ignored it. My debit card was stolen, so I got a new debit card. So when they were trying to put through something, it probably held it. So I'll go and fix that so that I'm back on, and I will be back on before Wednesday. Oh, Judy, thank you. Hello, Tesha. I'm almost ready to go off. Looks like you're a new customer. Oh, you sprinkled. Thank you. Make sure you go back, you guys, like I said, and look at all of my lives from yesterday. I wish I could have gone one more time, but I don't think I will have time since I am going to a softball game, my son's softball game. But thank you for joining me today and keeping me company. You've been fun. I like when you guys respond and say things, so it makes me feel like I'm not alone. Lori, you too. I love talking to you. Baseball. Hope the Dodgers win, though. That way you'll feel better about yourself, right? That we beat the Yankees and you guys lost to the Yankees. So keeping my fingers crossed. So you guys have a good rest of the week. We will see you Wednesday. Both Tracy and I, TLC Crafters, she'll be on at 7 Central, 5 o'clock Pacific. So 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And I will be on 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. I think I got that right. I think I got it. So, but we'll post it and we'll let you guys know. Make sure you to follow TLC Crafters as well. Yeah, thanks, Lori. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.